Hello, here is Karam. In this video, we will learn how to prepare mechanical system modeling. First, let us go to from models in new and then go to browse and then go select metric. I will go to templates and then select English and then double click, and then I will go to mechanical default metric and double click. Okay, and then I will create a new project from this template and then select OK. In project browser, here, as you see, take a look of all the views that the template file has. The views in a project are arranged in a tree structure beginning with major disciplines, then sub-disciplines, then different kinds of views. Under a major discipline, we can add more sub-disciplines based on our needs, such as fire protection. Under a sub-discipline, we could have views for floor plans, ceiling plans, 3D views, elevations, and sections. Each view serves a particular need. As you see, we have here HVAC discipline, plumbing discipline, and under the HVAC we have floor plans, ceiling plans, 3D views, elevations. The number 1 and 2 here represents the floor number. So 1 MEP means first floor and second MEP means second floor. The so-called ceiling plan is reflected ceiling plan, which is a plan view of a structure above the cutting plane. So in this series, we will model the HVAC system of a building. So to simplify and reduce confusing, let's delete the views under the plumbing subdiscipline and plumbing discipline. So hold Ctrl key, select all 7 views under plumbing discipline. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and click delete. So we have just here the HVAC. Now we will go to set the project units. So in the project units dialog book, go from manage project units. We will see here the discipline. So select the units, centimeters. So we will go to the length and select centimeters. For rounding, select 2 decimal places. And then for the unit symbol, select centimeter. Put a check mark on suppress on trailing and click OK. Now let us load the arc model. So click on insert and select link Revit. So here I will select the arc model office building and then make sure that verify positioning is auto origin to origin. Then press open. So as you can see, this is the arc model. Now the line works of linked model is gray out with brightness of 50%. Click on manage tab, then click additional settings. You will see here additional settings, and then select half tone underlay and select the brightness 70 and click OK. Now we can see the line works of linked model become darker. Select the imported architectural background model. Now let us fix the arc model in its place. So click on the arc model and then click on the pin icon under modify, and this is the fixed model now. After that, I will go to the, you can see here that the under Revit links I have the arc model, see office building. Now I will, under the project browser, I will see here we have south elevation. Okay, as you can see, the default height of level 2 in mechanical template is 400 centimeter. We have to modify it to match the height in architectural background drawing. Okay, how we can do that? Click on the level 2. Let us drag these. Now I will click on the 400 centimeter and change it to 370 and click enter. Since there are only level 1 and level 2 levels in mechanical template, we have to add more levels according to architectural background model. So go to the modify, from the architecture tab, select level and Then select this icon, which is pick lines, and on the option bar at the bottom of the modify place level, verify that make plan view is checked, and then click the plan view types button and select just only the floor plan, and then press OK. In offset box, enter 370, and then select pick lines button, move mouse above a little bit line of level 2, and you can see the dashed line above it. When seeing a blue dashed line appear at the top of level 2, press down the mouse button. And as you can see, we have level 3 at 740 centimeter. And then select 260 centimeter, and then press this icon pick lines and move the mouse button above level 1, and we have here level 4. Now we need to add another level, which is 630 centimeters. So click pick lines and go above level 2, and you will see that dashed line appear. Click enter. So you have here the 630 centimeter, which is level 5. Now let us rename levels. So double click on level 3 and rename it roof, and click enter. And after that, the message will tell you, would you like to rename corresponding views? Click yes. And the same method, rename level 4 to ceiling 1. And rename level 5 to ceiling 2. Click ceiling 1 level. On properties, you will see set its computational height to 5.2 centimeters. The 5.2 centimeter is the thickness of grid ceilings. Click on ceiling 2 level. On the properties, select the computational height to 5.2 centimeters. There is a note which I want to talk about. As you can see here, we have 3 new floor plan views. They have the same names as the names of associated levels. However, views are not necessary to have the same name as their associated levels. We can rename them to the names according to their usage. So in the project browser, we can rename ceiling 1 to 1 plenum. Would you like to rename corresponding level and view? Select no. And the same thing, ceiling 2, rename it to plenum. No. And the roof MEP. No. Now, under project browser, double click 1 plenum, and we have the floor plan 1 plenum view. On properties, scroll down to view template and click mechanical plan, and then we can go to in assign view template. Okay, assign view template dialog box, set name to none. Select names to none, and then click OK. We have to set the view template to none in order to edit its view range. Now click the view range and click edit. And now we need to change the cut planes offset from default 120 centimeter to 60 centimeters. Okay, because the default 120 centimeter offset was too high, it was above level 2. Using the same method, click on open to Plenium, double click on it, and we have the properties of it. Click the mechanical plan, select none, okay, and then you can edit the view range. Go to the view range and select 60 here, and then click OK. Now go to the roof MEP, and in project browser, double click roof MEP, and on the properties, click on the mechanical plan and assign view to none, and then click OK, and go to the view range, edit, and then set cut plane offset to 200, and then set bottom to level below, ceiling 2, and offset 5 centimeter, and set a view depth to level below, ceiling 2, and set offset to 5 centi, and then click OK. Now on view control bar, set visual style to wireframe. Now on roof MEP, we can see the interior walls of second floor. The purpose is that when we place rooftop AC unit on this view, we can position them at the right spots. Now type VG on the keyboard, and you will see this. The visibility graphic overrides for floor plan roof MEP. So under this, we need to find and turn off elevations. So under this menu, we can go to see elevations and turn off elevations, and then click OK. Now click ZA to zoom the entire model to fit the drawing area. Now we need to repeat the previous two steps to all the floor and ceiling plan. So double click on one MEP and then type VG, go to the notation categories and find elevations and turn it off, and then click OK, and then click ZA to zoom the entire model, and the same thing to one Plenium, type VG and go to the annotation categories, turn off the elevations, and then click OK, and then ZA zoom, the same thing to the 2 MEP, VG, go to the annotation categories, find the elevation, turn it off, click OK, and then ZA, the same thing to the 2 Plenium, and VG, annotation categories, find the elevations, and click OK, and then ZA. We did the roof MEP. Go to the one ceiling MEP, VG, notation categories, find the elevations, turn it off, click OK, and then ZA, and then the 2 ceiling MEP, VG, turn the elevation, turn it off, and then ZA. And now we have prepared the model for the HVAC work, and in the second video we will talk about how we will learn how to create spaces. See you soon. Goodbye.